Four stick or Fantastic Four, fan shit stick, whoever you want to call it. First, I want to say the casting is good. Second, the story is interesting, but it wasn't the best way to go with the film. Third, this movie actually did not relate it that much with Fantastic Four movies. It was more of a character development to become the Fantastic Four. And four, very poor action scene, like literally barely any. And the CGI wasn't that good either. Like, come on. They could have done a little bit more better with the looking design. At least the background, I could tell the CGI wasn't that good. So yeah, this is like the four things I mentioned that I did not like about the film. And now I'm going to tell you the other details. What's wrong in the film. Very quick in a small video. Alright, let's get started. First of all, I'm going to mention the funny that I enjoyed, at least in the couple 30, 20, 25 minutes of this film. It was when the movie started in the past, in 2007, when Reed Richards created the teleporter machine. And that scene when he took Ben to his garage and then he showed him what he was building. I find it funny because in that same scene, they actually changed the camera. And he has like a shelf full of N64 console hooked up with, I don't know, a power plant and other electronic DVD player or whatever. And I find it kind of funny because it's 2007 and I'm pretty sure I know how Reed Richards could actually get all that N64, but all of it is actually like how... Like, I don't think anyone would toss an N64 outside the garage. Nothing. I have a PS2. Oh, the PS3 is coming. Oh, the Xbox 360 or the Xbox. Woo! Toss it. No. I find that funny because I'm like, alright, 2007. Isn't that like the time when the PS3 and Xbox 360 came along? And the PS2 and Xbox were very popular then, and the PSP. And the Nintendo DS was coming along and blah blah blah. So yeah, I don't know. Basically, I'm just saying I think Fox is telling us, hey kids, if you do not know what is an N64, well, you better find one or buy one used. You can use as a teleporter. Yeah! I'm guessing you could just grab Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, turn it on, and then teleport yourself or, I don't know, travel back in time. Alright, second part of the movie that I did not like, it was too much of a drama. It wasn't that much of a superhero movie. It was more like characters, they will have to face a situation and they become heroes. But it isn't like, alright, like we got powers, let's use them for good and fight crime and save a baby from a fire building. No. Basically, the movie is all involved with the government. The whole movie is around the government. It's like, basically, it's like saying you watch The Incredible Hulk. They grab Bruce Banner when he transforms into a Hulk. They keep him as prisoner. They train him to become the ultimate weapon, the ultimate super soldier. So basically, that's how the film actually is. The characters actually went to the dimension, and the other thing about this that Susan actually never got to see the other dimension until the end of the film when they had to fight Doctor Doom, and he basically wasn't Doctor Doom. He was just doomed. Like his whole character was doomed. If you understand me. She was the one who actually was, she's the one who got them back in the first place because the government wanted it to send the NASA group team to go explore, and the gang got, they got bummed out because they're the one who built it and they worked really hard and all that stuff. So they thought, alright, so Ben, Johnny, Reed and Victor is like, alright, we're gonna sneak in, be the first people to go to that dimension. And then they literally took the American flag and they're gonna put it there, so when the next day the NASA team comes, they'll see like, wait, what happened here? Someone was here before us. So yeah, it was mostly like, it was like, how dare you and all that. They're like flipping off the government for taking what they worked so hard to achieve and they wanted to do and to go in. So yeah, basically that's how the story happens. Victor gets trapped into that dimension during this whole hour, I think 40 minutes or so. And later when the NASA team goes there, they find him. He comes back, and then his whole plan was to kill everyone. Basically kill everyone on the whole planet, destroy the whole planet by creating a black hole in the Earth dimension, and creating a new world. And this is the problem. Dr. Doom is a dictator. He has his own country. He actually controls a country in the comic books. But in this movie, they just turn him into, I don't know, a junky hacker guy who kind of looks depressed. Like, kind of like, he's a douchebag to everyone since in the beginning. He's like, oh, okay, I'm smart. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm smart, but I'm like, you know what, I don't care. The world is ending. Everyone's destroying each other. So what's the point? I'm just like, this happened to me, so I'm like, I'm gonna kill you all and create a perfect world that actually will not have any living thing except for me, because the power that I have is actually sustaining me and keeping me alive and, I don't know, motivating me for no reason. So yeah, the villain has no motivation at all. Especially just like kill the planet and that's it. Basically Doom actually just turned into a mini Galactus in that moment, destroying planets. I'm pretty sure he will like go on in other dimensions and kill other planets. I don't know, any living thing, maybe the Skrulls, something. I don't know. I have no idea what this film was heading towards. But in the end, they stopped Dr. Doom. I have no idea if he got obliviated in the end. They come back, and surprisingly, the only people who knew who saved the world was actually the government, and the people who were in that facility who got out, and the president, of course. They announced it. And then they made a deal with them. They said, oh, we want you to work for us and blah, blah, blah. But Reed Richards had the other idea. The whole group, they said, you know what? We want our own place. We want to have our own place where we could build our own stuff, and everything we have is in our property. Basically, it's like creating a team of Avengers. And like we have our own stuff. We're working with the government. We're not gonna destroy you. Plus, we just saved the planet, and no one actually knew what was going on at that time. So yeah, mostly that's how the movie ends. And it ends up the characters are like thinking, all right, they got this new facility, and it's not even in New York. Like the Fantastic Four building in New York City. No, they actually got in, another hidden location in the mountains. And, well, they're all deciding, like, oh, I think we should name our team. And then the thing says, it's fantastic. And then we were just like, say that again? It's fantastic. Guys, I know what we're gonna name our team. And then, by the time he says it, and that's how the movie ends. He doesn't actually say Fantastic Four, just like Avengers Age of Ultron. Captain America said, Avengers! Nah, I got ya. No. Yeah. They try very hard to do what Marvel was doing, but they failed. They have failed. It wasn't memorable. Some of them were interesting. The story was interesting itself, but the characters And it didn't bring excitement. Everything was like the same thing. The facility, everyone is all insulated in one area. It's like there's no adventure at it, and basically the trailer actually shows you barely everything you actually will watch in the movie, except for the scene where you see the thing jumping out from the aircraft, from the aircraft. That doesn't happen. They mostly would just show you video clips of thing doing some smashing things, but you only watch on a video screen in the movie. So yeah, Fantastic Four stick. I do not like saying negative things about it, but I have nothing else to say. I do not like it. I'll stick with Ant-Man and the X-Men for now. They're doing alright. So yeah, this is my review. Please do not dislike, or at least give it a like. Do not comment or comment. See ya.